Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Brianna. We are doing 5 easy recipes over the next 5 days. Basically like 5 easy weeknight dinners that Corey and I do constantly or through the seasons that we just absolutely love, that are not super crazy, but if you add a little bit of spice, they're pretty fun. So we're gonna be filming this over the course of 5 days. Very excited for that because I've been wanting to do this video for so long, but the problem is that because we live at my mom's, when she's home and the family's over, we're not like vlogging our meals because we're normally eating like pasta and sauce, chicken cutlets, like all the 9 and all that kind of stuff. So we don't really get a chance to show you what we would normally cook if it was just us. Also, this bun is crazy. So we thought it would be so fun. We and I have had this idea for about a year and we went to do it in the apartment. We just never did it because we were always doing other things or traveling or life got a little bit too chaotic. So over this like next few days, week-ish, this is going to be from Thursday to a Monday because that's when my mom is not home. So it gives us like 5 full days to be able to do some fun weeknight meals. Wow, this bun is just not okay, there we go. I guess, well, it's okay. It's giving. But either way, if you're new, subscribe. We have a lot of fun around here. This intro is chaotic and my hair is, this is post like haircut, but it probably is like getting ready for a wash this weekend, but I'm trying to go until Sunday with no wash because I want to see if I can just really let it stay for about a week. So welcome to the vlog. This is like a weeknight dinner vlog. We're very excited. Tonight's dinner is steak and burrata salads, which are easy, delicious, incredible, and we're just gonna go and get into it. Let us head into the kitchen to start cooking night 1 of easy weeknight dinners. Here we go, night 1 of easy dinners. Corey is cooking up the steak right now. We're actually gonna do it in just a saute pan. We could grill it or put it in the air fryer, but we're just gonna be doing steak just in the pan. And then let's make the salads while Corey's doing the steak. We can do the salad.
All right, people, in Brianna fashion, I freaked out about the lighting. This is just insanely bright over here, so enjoy the lighting. Little tips and tricks when it comes to cooking steak or any really protein of that matter, especially with this. Make sure the pan is hot. When you initially put down your protein, make sure, do you hear what you're hearing? Make sure that is happening. If that is not happening, the pan is too cold. It's going to cause your protein to get a little too chewy and a little bit tough, so don't allow that to happen. Especially with steak, once we're done, we're going to cook these probably looking at around 4 minutes aside, and then I'll put butter, do a little basting action in there, and then you need them to rest at least for a bare minimum of 5 minutes, let it retain that juice, and that's what's going to make it nice and tender for you.
Alrighty, I've tried to rearrange the light. You're gonna hear pan sauteing steak because it's loud. Yeah, sizzling. You're gonna hear the air conditioner because it's hot. But I was just gonna share ingredients that we're using for the steak and burrata salad. So for the base, we are using just regular arugula and romaine lettuce for the base. And then obviously the steak. I like to do a little bit of chopped up red bell pepper in our steak and burrata salads because, I don't know, I just feel like it gives a little bit of like sweetness, but crisp and refreshingness. And then I always buy these are my favorite. They're the sprinkles tomatoes. They're really sweet and they're just like teeny tiny tomatoes. And as a girl that doesn't like love tomatoes, I absolutely love these. I could eat them like candy. And then I also have a little bit of red onion for a little bit of that bite. And then I'll always chop up just some fresh like Italian parsley to put on the top for a little bit of freshness. And then if I can feel these, the avocados feel pretty soft, so I'll do an avocado on our salad as well. So really easy kind of steak night dinner. So let's chop up all of our ingredients, put them in the bowl, and then we'll wait for the steak to cook. Really, in theory, this is like a, what would you say? A 10 or 15 minute dinner? I mean, it's really so easy. Because Corey,
it's going to be longer because I'm going to tell you to make the steak rest.
Well, that's fine, but like on average, it's like a 10 to 20 minute dinner max, and even faster if Corey's doing the steak and I'm doing the salad. So let's shove all these ingredients up and get the salads made. Another quick thing to share when it comes to doing salads, because I'm doing 2 different types of lettuces and I want to get them like dressed right, I'll do the romaine and the arugula, toss it in this bowl, and then I will start assembling the salads. So just wanted to throw that quick caveat out there. I don't like to put dry lettuce in a bowl. I like for it to already be kind of mixed and prepped. So let's get into it. product. Steak and burrata salad. From left going clockwise in a circle, we've got steak, red bell pepper, grape tomatoes, avocado, burrata, steak, fresh parsley, balsamic glaze, and then the salad is underneath. So this meal literally took probably 20 minutes after the steak ended up resting, and now it's time for Corey and I to dig in. So hope you liked night 1, and we'll see you in night 2. Crack that crispy sound. You copied me. We said at the same time. Delicious.
It looks delicious.
Parsley is a nice addition. Hello everyone, welcome to night 2 of our easy weeknight dinners of what we're eating in a week. Corey is getting some stuff prepped up, but tonight we are doing chicken stir fry, chicken fried rice. This is one of our favorite meals to do, especially at like the end of the week when you've got a lot of veggies that are like ready to not necessarily go bad, but you've just got a ton of stuff left in your fridge and when you want to use it all up. It is Friday night for us too, so quick little share out of what we've done so far. We've got our marinated chicken here. It's got soy sauce, garlic, what else? Salt, pepper.
No, just soy sauce, garlic, and pepper.
And pepper, and that was it. And then we just cooked up some white rice over there. Can you just pause from sharpening your knife? Then we've got veggies over there. We've got bell peppers, white onion, baby corn, the little like green onion choppy things. And then I also just remember that we have peas in the freezer, and then we're also gonna add in some corn and some broccoli. I remember buying fresh broccoli specifically for that. So Corey also has, let me turn this around. We also have a wok. My mom got this for Corey, what, like 2 years ago for Christmas or something? So we've got a wok. We're gonna end up stir frying like all the veggies in here, and then we're gonna do chicken in the air fryer. So let's get it started. Definitely a hard dinner to vlog, I feel like, just because you're basically just throwing everything in one pan. It was challenging for Corey and I to be like, okay, this person's doing this, or someone's chopping this, or okay, throw this in now. So this was just a challenging dinner to vlog, but it's so easy to make. So I don't know if I really shared the ingredients or just kind of, I'll do like a quick high level on this recipe, but it's done now. So we did chicken in the air fryer for 25 minutes, white rice in the microwave, and then we put in bell peppers, carrots, baby corn, broccoli, peas, white onion into the wok, sauteed that up for probably 10 minutes, then threw the white rice in and drizzled in the soy sauce to get it all like stir-fried riced. This one's mine, this one's Corey's, just because Corey's is a lot bigger of a portion than mine. And then we ended up chopping up some of the like spring onions on it. So this is dinner number 2. I am so excited to eat this because we love this kind of like fried rice meal. We haven't gotten to use our wok since we moved back into my mom's. So dinner number 2 of the week served. All right, we are on meal number 3 of our meal vlog. Now it is football. It is
flirting football.
Yeah.
I flirt with Brianna with me staying away watching football.
Okay, it is Sunday football, first football Sunday of the season, and we are doing our infamous sheet nachos. I'm so excited to make those, and we are trying something new. And what are we making? What's new?
Buffalo cauliflower in the air fryer.
Yes. We're so excited for that. So we're going to be making both. We thought we would put that in the vlog because I thought it could be kind of fun. I think you can make sheet nachos for a dinner. Like I think people think nachos, but it's the same thing as if you were to make a taco bowl. You just have it flat rather than in
I literally said to Brianna, because Brianna was like, what do you want for dinner? I was like, aren't the sheet nachos?
Yeah, the dinner. And I was like, no, they're for football. So we are going to make some sheet nachos. It is a gloomy Sunday. It's so nice. It just started pouring rain, but it just feels nice to be inside and a nice little cozy day. So we are going to do sheet nachos. Do you want to ground the beef and I can cut the bell peppers into strips and stuff?
Yes, please.
All right, let's start. One thing I was going to mention is something that Corey and I try to do that I think helps us in the kitchen together is we both have tasks that we're doing. It makes it cook and like get done faster, And it also makes both of us stay out of each other's way. When we don't do that, we're both like, let me do all the fun parts of the cooking, and then the other person gets sad. So Corey's gonna brown the meat, get the taco seasoning in it, and that ready to go. I'm gonna cut up our bell peppers and all the extras that are gonna go on the taco. So just wanted to give that little tidbit. So now let's chop the bell peppers, the cilantro, and all the extra fixings for the sheet nachos. Everyone, we chopped up the bell peppers, and then I took a baking sheet, wrapped it in tin foil, and then did half bell pepper, half tortillas. The reason I do this with the scoops and I lay them like this is because when you just throw chips down and then load them up, I get it, it's good, it's easy, it's fun, but you don't actually get a lot of stuff on your chips, then they get soggy, and if I'm making sheet nachos, I'm making them right. So just did this. Now what I'm gonna do is sprinkle this with cheese, the ground beef, and then a little bit of cheese on the top, and then we're gonna put them on broil in the oven for about 3-ish minutes to start. Oven. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just sprinkle on some extra cheese, because now that they are nice and warm, I like to just get one little extra coating or two of cheese on here. I feel like it just makes the cheese nice and melty, everything's hot, and then I'll probably even put them back in the oven just for a little bit longer. I'm an enjoyer of nice, warm, ooey gooey, melty, cheesy nachos, so I really like to have a lot of cheese on my nachos. So sprinkle a little extra cheese, we'll put them back in the oven, and then we'll sprinkle them with toppings. It is time for toppings on the nachos. Just took them out of the oven, sprinkled a little bit of extra cheese, and now we are going to throw our toppings on. So I've got a little bit of some diced tomatoes. I like the sprinkled tomatoes, they're just my absolute favorite. So I just go in here with my hands, throw them all on, sprinkle them. I like a little refreshing tomato. I wonder if I'm gonna like it as much with the bell pepper from that crunch, so we shall see. Then we're gonna go in with some red onion. I like a nice bite of red onion on my sheet nachos. I like that crisp, like I said, kind of bite. I like that it's got a little bit of that tang. I think it's really good. We never do too much red onion, but I do think it is pretty delicious. So we'll get in here and sprinkle that red onion. A little extra, I guess. Don't hurt anybody. You could just spit it out if you don't like it. Okay. Then we're gonna go in with our shredded lettuce. Just went ahead and shredded this up. So we're just gonna do a nice little drizzle, drizzle, drizzle of shredded lettuce. I like a lot of lettuce on mine. It just eventually falls off anyway, and I just think it's kind of nice for that little bit of freshness, especially when we don't have the bell peppers. I think it's really nice, so we've got some of that on here. And then our last but not least, my favorite, this is my little tip and trick. Take a sandwich bag, scoop your sour cream into the sandwich bag, cut a hole in the top to let the air out, and then you cut a hole in the bottom.
Look
and you
at
have,
you, Miss Piping Bag.
I know, I was just gonna say, and then you have kind of a makeshift piping bag, and I just go in, we can do it together. Oops, see, there's the hole, like all the air leaves, and then you just kind of drizzle the sour cream on. You don't have to put that really gross, weird, dollop of it. It just spreads out really nice.
Little Food Network ASMR there.
Yeah, little Food Network ASMR, and then we go back over it again because you can never have too much sour cream because it is delicious. So then I just kind of go through and see if there's any little pockets that didn't hit just right. Got to make sure we've got all that sour cream. You all know it's my absolute favorite. So
I don't know why we're just not just putting a layer.
Yeah, the whole layer, just slide it on. And then to finish it off, Corey and I love this. We think it is literally the best. A little bit of that fresh cilantro drizzled on top. I think cilantro is the hidden gem. Some people may have the soap gene. Corey and I are not one of those people. We put cilantro on literally everything, and I like a lot of it. I think it just gives, again, that freshness. I'm excited to try these with the bell peppers to kind of see the difference. And you've got yourself sheet nachos, half chip, half bell pepper. So we are on to meal number 4 in our week of easy meal ideas. This one is the one I am most looking forward to making for all of you. I'll have the recipe linked down below as well. We tweak it slightly, but not too much. We are making salmon with coconut, milk rice, and a mango avocado salsa. So excited for this one because it is really easy. We also utilize the air fryer, and it's just like a really quick and easy but very delicious, like a restaurant worthy meal. So we're gonna get into it right now. I'm gonna start with the rice, then we're gonna prep the salsa, then we'll throw the salmon in the air fryer. Welcome to the stove. So we are starting with the rice. I have all of my measurements here. Basically what you need is 1 cup of jasmine rice. So we're gonna get our 1 cup. I'm hopeful that I don't spill it, but I have pretty high hopes. Oh no, that's pretty good. All right, maybe a little bit more. All right, so 1 cup, of jasmine rice. Then we need 1 can, 13 ounces of the full fat coconut milk. This doesn't make your rice at all taste like coconut. If anything, it just makes it really delicious and fluffy.
And if I can interject, I am not a coconut flavored person in any capacity, and I love this.
And he loves it. So then you
we're
just
good.
Pour in the entire can of coconut milk. It is delicious, it is perfect, makes it light and fluffy. And then you need 1/4 of a cup of just regular water. And then because there's really not any salt within this at all, they recommend just like a little bit of a sprinkle of salt because you need salt in your water slash like things when you're actually making rice, because rice takes, or it has a tendency to not absorb a lot of salt like right from the rip. So we're gonna get this started. You have to bring it to a boil, and then after it boils for 15 minutes you simmer it to low and it's done. So this is normally like 25-ish minute rice, and it is delicious. So now that this is started, we're gonna start on the salsa. So we've made it to the cutting board, and like I said, this recipe specifically will be linked down below because this is one that we more so follow. So I'm taking an entire mango. I'm gonna use 2 avocados today just because they're pretty soft and me and Corey wanna use them up. We're gonna use probably half of this yellow bell pepper. It calls for red, but yellow is what we have. And then we're gonna be doing some sliced up red onion, gonna chop up some fresh cilantro, a little bit of lime, olive oil, salt, pepper. So let me get to cutting all of this, and then I'll share with you the salsa once it's made. Alrighty, so our salsa is done. It looks bright yellow because normally there's a red pepper, but because the mango is yellow and the obviously yellow bell pepper makes it more yellowy, but that is just sitting. The rice is still going, it's bubbling now, which is great. And then I've got our salmon in here. Just gonna mix this around before it goes in the air fryer. Just give it like a nice little shake. I seasoned ours with garlic, cilantro, lime juice, olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper just for taste. So I was originally like, oh, that's gonna be so annoying, like I'm gonna have to take it out of the bag and marinate it. And then I was like, no, Brianna, why don't you just mix it around and like marinate it right in the bowl or in the bag. So that's exactly what we're doing. So we've got our marinated salmon. Now let's walk on over. Sorry, the lighting is going to be absurd. Where can I put you guys? Oh, actually, you know what? I'll put you right in the cabinet. Sorry, it's gonna be dark. It be what it be, but I promise this recipe is delicious. Then I take out our salmon, and I can show it to you. Actually, I can probably turn you, maybe that's a little bit better for lighting. It's just as bad. Cute. All right, so I take the salmon right out of the bag with my tongs, and I put the salmon into our air fryer for 400 or at 400 degrees for, I think it's 10 minutes, and it comes out literally perfect. This is our favorite way to make salmon. It's the only way that we like to make salmon now because it is literally that good. So I'll get our salmon up in the air fryer, and then I'll show you that when it's finished too. And here is our finished product. We've got salmon with mango salsa and avocado. Normally I mix these together, but tonight there just wasn't a lot of room in the bowl. So we've got our salmon and mango dinner. I am very excited for this one, and let's dig in. We are on our last meal meal. It is Friday. I'm so excited to do this meal. It is the one that I look forward to every week that Corey and I do, and it is our steak chipotle bowls. We are big chipotle lovers. We're big Mexican food lovers. We love like Mexican-y flavors like cilantro, corn, bell peppers, steak, like all sour cream, all those kinds of things. So we do steak chipotle bowls. Corey is outside grilling the steak, which I can go out and show you. What'd you marinate the steak with? Chili, lime, and olive oil? And that was it. So just those two things. And then I just make all the extra like little sides. The one thing I love about this recipe, we've kind of doctored it up ourselves, but we always go the extra mile. So rather than just making white rice, we make cilantro white rice, and it's just like that one extra little step that's delicious. So
Cilantro lime rice.
Or cilantro lime rice, yes. Pardon me. Good catch.
Miss Chipotle over there.
I know. I knew Chipotle. Rice. I knew cilantro rice like sounded kind of funny. Cilantro lime rice. But Corey is here, but he's gonna go back out and keep on grilling. I am going to start the rice in the microwave, and then I'm also going to start cutting up our bell peppers for sautéing. But we'll take you along on the process. So welcome to the final night of meals, and let's get into it. Here we go. This was such a hard meal to vlog to do, and it looks so complicated, but it's really not. So let me just kind of walk you through it really quickly. So under these bowls is minute white rice that I turned into cilantro lime rice with some cilantro, butter, lime, salt. And then we can go in a circle here, but we've got little tomatoes, steak that Corey grilled with just chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's, and a little bit of fresh lime, some sliced avocado. And here we've got corn, red onion, cilantro, and lime, some sauteed bell peppers, and then some little grape tomatoes. And this is just sour cream and fresh cilantro. So I know it looks kind of like chaotic and like it's a lot of work, and it's definitely really hard to vlog, but this is our favorite night of the week, and I know for a fact this is our favorite one. We also grab chips sometimes too when we want to do a little scooping. I like to. This one is Corey's bowl, so we always add a little bit of ranch to Corey's because he likes ranch. I do too, but I just don't want it on this bowl. So here is our delicious steak chipotle bowl, which again is like our all-time favorite dinner. So now we're gonna go enjoy again. Sorry for the awkward vlog on this one. It was definitely a little bit of a challenge, but this recipe is awesome and it is just absolutely our favorite. Hi everyone, I realized that when we finished dinner the other night, I was gonna kind of like round out the video, and I just absolutely totally forgot. So it is literally the next day. We just came back from the Big E, and I am vlogging our whole weekend, so you'll see that as well. But it was a lot of fun doing kind of what I eat in a week, 5 easy or like just meal recipe ideas that Corey and I eat. We've always gotten so many questions on like what we eat in a week. Corey loves to cook, you know, he's Food Network Corey, so you know, it's just been really fun to kind of film that kind of a video over a week. It's not something I've really ever done before, so it's very nice and fun and different, and I really enjoyed it. So I would love if you could comment down below if you liked this style of video. Did you enjoy it? Would you like to see it done differently? What were some thoughts? I would love to hear. I also, you guys, got a new curling iron, and I am absolutely loving it. Today was my first day with it. This is actually the same curling iron that my hairdresser uses when I go to the hair salon, and I just am really liking the curls it's giving. I like it on my new like little hair. So with that being said, I love you guys so much. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Comment down below any ideas that you have for this video. If you want to see it again, did we like it? What did we think? But either way, now I'm just rambling, but I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.